Told y'all we was gonna be back.
Sooner or later.
Sorry, it's kind of late, but when you hear this, it won't be. So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
but
so now they're like, what the hell are you talking about?
I know, right? But look, check this out, y'all. Now I don't know how many of y'all have furry friends, little four-legged creatures, what everybody calls man's best friend. But if you do, I need you to do something for me. Okay? I need you to support our channel. By supporting our channel, I need you to go to trybarkbox.com/whatar. And you're going to get either 6 or 12-month subscription to some really cool dog-approved toys and treats. And you'll get a free extra month if you use our website. So, that's trybarkbox.com/whatar. Not only do you get a free extra month, but you know that everything you get for your dog has been tested by another dog. I'm just saying, I like that. We're going to make this one short.
Dog approved.
Dog approved. So, folks, we've been talking about growing different types of plants.
Yes.
Autos is the key word for today. So,
hashtag iRockAutos.
Hashtag LED for the win.
There you go.
Because I've seen with my own grow, which is a regular pheno grow, the explosive growth. And what I understand about autos now, within hours, like, it's amazing how this plant is nurtured to grow by itself that fast to do what it needs to do and get you medicated as you need to get medicated. That being said, how long have you been growing auto?
Me personally, man, I have only been growing autos for 3.5 years now.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Not too long.
Yeah, but it's still longer than me, so you can teach me a few things.
Right.
But
and even you'd be really fucking surprised at how much the quality of autoflowers have changed in the last 3 years.
Let's get into that because
like, for real.
Because there was an old stigma around autos to where you tried to grow an auto, you're
gonna yield an eighth.
Oh gosh, and it was
that's
like,
a nice joint you harvested, man.
Right, like you did all that work for nada.
Right.
And so
now
within the past 3 to 5 years,
I don't mind putting in that work for a QP or a half pound per plant. You know, even 2 ounces of really good quality. You know,
that's what
pheno equivalent THC level cannabis.
I'm just saying, in 60 days, I can get a great Girl Scout cookies, for example. And in 60 days, I'm ready to smoke. I've already planted another one.
Exactly.
I probably did 3.
You're already halfway through veg.
Yeah.
On another one.
Like, already. Like, bang, bang. Like,
exactly.
Get ready to harvest. No time soon now. Why do you think the old stigma of autos is still alive, seeing that there is a potential for them to be, what's the word? Not even profitable, but just
usable, convenient,
usable, convenient, things of that nature. Why do you think that that hasn't happened yet? Shout out to Honey Badger.
For real though, again, there's just not enough people looking that way yet, man. In the autoflower community, is all it is. When enough people turn their heads that way, man, and see what's really going on and what you can do in 8 to 10 weeks from seed, it's gonna be a fucking game changer, man.
For
real.
So that's
small harvest or not, you know what I mean?
But I mean, that's like a definite game plan in my brain. Just knowing that easily.
That's here in the U.S., man. So I'm not trying to interrupt you. If you Google autoflowers, man, they're really, really fucking big in other countries, man.
No shit.
all over, man. South America, UK, all over Europe, Russia, everywhere. Those people are all growing autoflowers, man. I'd say 7 out of 10 times, man.
No way.
Especially little home grows, you know.
Well, I mean, like,
so for the U.S.,
yeah,
they're new, man. You know, 10 years ago, they were fucking virtually unheard of.
right. And then still, like, reading some of these websites that have been up for years and been maintained, and you know what I'm saying, they're trying to keep up with tech, but they still kind of talk down on like the yield amount on autos. And I'm like, I'm looking through like your
So some people,
couple of companies. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, like you telling me those numbers are U.S. numbers per plant potentially? So think small. Even if you needed a couple ounces,
sometimes less is more, man.
You gonna get that. Like, it's almost guaranteed you gonna get a couple ounces. And then if you come off and you weigh that hoe after it dry, and you're like, oh, that's more than a couple ounces.
It's 4 of those motherfuckers.
You're all of a sudden,
okay.
that
QP was worth it.
Yo, that investment that you put in, all of a sudden you're going to go, okay, I can recompost and reuse soil, so let's be organic.
I always reuse my soil, bro.
So let's be organic, reuse our own soil, bust that out, boom, okay.
Especially when growing autos.
And then, as soon as you pull that thing out, and you got a batch already cooking up, boom, seed it in, get that thing going. Because by the time, if you're medicating, as they say, nobody's gonna smoke that much weed that fast.
I don't know.
I don't know about David though. Stacks,
I smoke a lot.
Look, Stacks is he's going for drink champ / smoke champ of Las Vegas.
No, you see, remember a scary movie when he got shot in the chest? He's that's me right there.
That's
still smoking. Hold on, motherfucker, escaping.
He's Marlon Wayans when he gets rolled into a blunt and gets smoked.
Smoke. Take it like a bitch. You better man up, hit that shit again.
I'm saying though, but Jesus Christ, it's just crazy. Like, that's just amazingly crazy how fast. If you're set up the way the average person would be to personally grow, if they're a new person and not doing something too big, they're like, I'm gonna start off with a 2-piece.
Why not grow autoflowers, man?
Grow autoflower
for the small home grow, for the apartment grow, for the micro grow, for the new grower, man, for the experienced grower even that just doesn't have the space, man. And I tell you, I get a ton of fucking, you know who I get a ton of messages from all the time, man? People asking questions about autoflowers?
Growers.
Well, that too, obviously, but fucking college kids, man.
Bro.
So they can plan around going back to school.
Right.
They can take a fucking big old bag of fucking nugs with them, man. You know, they only got X amount of days going back home. Say they only got 2 months off for the summer. What are they going to do for those 2 months? Well, they're going to fucking harvest some autoflowers, man.
They're going to hit Cousin Timmy, be like, look, go down in the basement, right? That stuff I told you to get when I was here for fall break. When I was here for Thanksgiving, I told you to get that stuff ready.
Look at it now.
I gave you this money.
How does it taste?
Bro, what we working with?
Yep.
You did that? All right, there's yours. I'm out. Plant some more seeds.
Exactly.
Like, hey, no, it's not even plant some more seeds. It's, so did you already start the next harvest?
Right.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't,
what is the next harvest?
When is the next harvest?
What strain?
Right? If it's not coming soon, I'm gonna beat your ass. Oh, you better tell me we're already midway there. Because I've been here for a while, bitch. All right.
And
I skipped 2 weeks.
You'd be surprised too, man, how many college kids there are that are busting off 1 and 2 little single micro grows in the dorms.
I don't even doubt it, bro.
For real though.
Just what I've seen off of mine and what you can engineer off of that.
So imagine
You
that.
do it right.
In a space bucket.
You hit that. I'm not even going to tell y'all where you hit that, but you should know how big of an area you need to fit 2 space buckets in that nobody will notice. You know where that's at.
Over there in the corner with the dirty laundry over there with the dirty clothes.
That thing, like, what the fuck is that? Bitch, it's a science project.
Yep.
Growing mushrooms. You want some?
It's fucking beetles, man. No, the mushrooms are over here.
Don't open that one up. I got ladybugs in there. That's crazy though. I'm just saying, like we've talked about here with the three space bucket setup.
Well, I'm not by no means saying that there's anything wrong with regular photo period seeds, man.
No,
cannabis.
We
just happen to be talking autoflowers here,
and the topic of today,
and being mind blown by a 60-day turnaround.
Right.
Like, a 60-day
how many
turnaround.
Pros there are actually
in a
versus
60-day
the cons.
turnaround.
Yep.
Like, how many grows can you get in a year based off of 60 days? No. All right, think big. Even if you have to go the full, what is that? It's 10 weeks from what I read on the website.
That's for some longer sativa ones, some longer flowering sativa
That's
strains.
like for a long strain.
Yep.
That's even max 2.5. You still, for me, I'll get 15 in a year if I just keep the planting process rolling. That's just off the top of my head numbers. What?
Can't complain about
You
that.
can't complain. That means I could grow a batch of my favorite this, my batch of that favorite that, my batch of this favorite this. I got flavors on flavors on flavors, and just you know what, I'm in a cookies
kicking flavors, Baskin
you know
Robbins
what?
type shit.
You
31
know what?
flavors.
Right? Or just get experimental and be like, all right, I got 1, 1, and 1. 1, 1, and 1. 1, 1, and 1. Because, trail mix blunts are always fun. As we've experienced.
The other day.
I even know a lot of growers, man, photo growers, that they grow autos to keep themselves busy and to do shit and to have little harvests in between their photo harvests. You know what I mean?
See why.
And that use them strictly for making hash and oil. You know what I mean? Every 60 days, they have fresh nugs to smash.
No, you haven't seen why.
Bro, shut up.
You come join.
Both of y'all learn.
Kick you down a fucking rabbit.
Right? How about that
flying down the rabbit
watermelon flavored cupcake?
Smacking.
Elevated Gardens does amazing things.
Elevated Bakery.
The bakery.
Sour livers.
Sour liver.
Smacking.
Otto?
Yes, it was, actually. That was autoflower cannabis.
Oh,
see?
Indeed it was.
That's Otto.
Yes, it is. That's some autoflower bud right there.
I'm just saying, look how fat that thing is. My boy, do you see how fat that thing is right
And
there?
that was a lower right there. That wasn't a cola. That wasn't a top main bud or nothing. That's just a little lower. Little
it's
nug there.
fluffy,
See that?
but I'm just
Off to
saying,
the side.
it's fire.
Yeah.
Like, the hell. That's some fire right there, and that came out of 60 days.
Yeah. You cannot complain.
You can't complain. Hell no.
This actually came out in 52 days.
Get the fuck out. You hear that, folks?
52 days.
He said
dog.
52. 52 days.
65 days from seed to lungs. 65 days for that strain right there.
See,
Cure and dry, bang, bang.
All your,
Just in and
I
there.
mean, don't get me wrong, you could
Smoking
cure it longer than
paraphernalia.
that, but you're
Okay, does curing longer do anything?
for
Long run. Potency.
potency,
taste?
no, terps definitely,
Okay.
100%.
So if I'm looking
Terps
to smash
and
some nugs, I want
smoothness, and if you're looking to smash nugs,
If I'm looking to smash nugs out of an auto, terpy, you want to kind of cure it a little bit longer before you go ahead and get that flavor out of it.
no, you can either way. I mean,
Or
if you're going to
squish that
smash
whole
them and
fresh.
squish them, yeah, fresh.
Yeah.
I say fresh. I
There you
mean,
go.
that's kind of like to each his own type thing.
Right. I'm like I said, I've been doing the math in my head ever since I got introduced to this topic, and I know for what I have set up, Oh my gosh, I would never, ever touch a club.
No.
Never. There'd be no need.
None.
I'd be so off grid from them people. Wouldn't it be funny?
Might have to open their own.
Now, bro, this guy's over here talking like act like I don't know what I'm doing, and we're not,
Hey, I'm just catching up the edible comment.
Yeah. He's still trying to get me on that.
He's about to smash yours down.
Hey.
I was over there eyeballing his too.
Like that motherfucker might be
Like, look, man, he'll get one when he walks out
Yo,
there.
yeah, you gonna eat that? Man?
Hey, bro. You wanna come down with me? Split you half, so
Yo.
Fuck off.
right? Oh gosh, but I'm just saying, for what we've got going, what you're gonna get going.
Yes.
For the whole I think that's we've determined it. Like,
yes.
I'm sorry,
yes.
I don't mean to discredit any of the things that you have in seed, variety, batch, and flavor.
No,
But
this,
for you,
they will be grown. Just this is way better.
Way better? What are you talking about? Way better? This is the podcast of growing cannabis. Autos. It's still young. It's what I'm saying, hot to the good ear. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who knows how to track a hit when they see one, and they just watch it grow. Watch the show grow. Watch the person grow. You know what I'm saying? It's like listening to Charlemagne the God nowadays. Like, it's a common name, and he's in New York, we're in Vegas.
Yeah, but we're still hearing them.
But
just
we hear every day.
Yeah.
Everyday struggle, things of that nature. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's new, but it's got that new hot ear. So, for the ones listening to this, I know we have a couple of local veteran stoners that tune in.
Yes.
This would be perfect for your grow room that you want to set up. Seeing that you have all the equipment that you already need, it's a small tent-sized area from what I understand. Look in to Autoflower. Like,
definitely.
Just definitely go ahead and get that in there.
Have you seen the prices that she's posted for their side of town?
That's what I'm saying, though.
Man, you might as well. You're gonna spend way less.
North Las Vegas is taxing you.
I haven't been nowhere over there.
You don't
Not
want
to.
to. You don't want to. North Las Vegas is taxing, boy. I like the fact, though. I mean, look, check this out. If you go to like somewhere like Hardin, a cheap pre-roll is $9 after tax. Not bad.
Yeah.
But it does what you need to. I'm saying, like,
If anybody wants to know where they could cop some dank-ass autoflower seeds, they could check out Fast Buds Vegas on Instagram too, man. Those guys got some heat.
Speaking of Fast Buzz Vegas, so we roll into that saying, I've been on this website, and this is kind of the reason why you'll hear me reference Girl Scout Cookie Autos, because it's like, oh my god, I could actually grow my own flavor, the one that I like, and just sit on that bitch.
Right.
And be in the house and be like, hey, do you have some? Nope.
Straight head stash.
Straight, like, that's the one that's sitting right next to the PlayStation controller.
Yo.
There's one rolled in the bathroom.
On the nightstand.
On the nights. I'm Snoop Dogg with it then.
Shit.
For real.
You couldn't get me off it because then it gets your mind to exploring, like, oh my god, there's, like, this was a few podcasts earlier. Remember when Mama Sativa was alive, and we kept trying to smell this thing, and things were just going along. Yo, check this out, y'all. Tricone was in the building. We got some real life things to handle. We're gonna send him off with this blessing of knowledge that we've gained here, because this is crazy. Knowing that there are seeds out there.
Yes, informative and helpful.
Yeah, look, there's good to know that there's good people out there willing to spread the knowledge of cannabis with you and not be a hater about it.
Fucking
why?
comment.
What are you smoking on that's making you so mad?
God damn, I wish
Shouldn't
I
be
fucking knew,
if
man,
you're
because
smoking,
I would help
You
eradicate
shouldn't be
it.
mad.
I want to help get you medicated, my brother. And I'm learning how to do this. So this is the documentary of us learning how to grow cannabis. Okay?
So tune in
Things are
and
going
learn
to
with us.
happen. Mistakes are going to be made. We're
In
gonna meet
60
nice
days.
people. In about 60 days, y'all going to see I look like a pro in this match. But my man Tricome was in here, man. It was very nice to meet you. Good to see you. I'm going to link up with you here very soon. Stacks on the introduction for this one. You guys.
I shall be back in.
Yo, we got some real life
Drink
things
break.
to go. So I'm going to give y'all some news updates about, No, I'm not.
That 113 yesterday got me fried from the day before.
Don't
We'll see
forget
y'all.
to check out Fast Buds Vegas, man, if you want some sick-ass autoflower seeds.
That's Fast Buds Vegas. You're going to find it on Instagram. You're going to see that if you're following the What Are We Doing podcast, it's going to say followed by What Are We Doing _podcast. That means I have vouched for this motherfucker because
Right, there you
I personally know,
go.
the strength of LED, the growth rate of that versus what's going to happen seed-wise. So, that's wow. So, yo, Trike was in here, man. He did his thing. We'll be right back. We got some more things to talk about with y'all. Stacks has got to handle something. Yeah. Hold on just a moment. Haha. We're back. So, we just had some off-air chat to get into real quick. But,
Yes. We're back.
So, knowing now from our good friend Tricome, who's recommended Fast Buds Vegas to us, knowing that there's a seed that you can, 60 days, it's 2 months, it's nothing. You pass 2 months without even knowing it. If you can get 2 months turnaround, and you got the dedication to just keep on growing, you'll always have your medication on hand.
Yeah, right now. The high today was 109.
And if you have an autoflower plant at 109 degree temperature, your plant would still grow successfully.
Yes.
If you had a heat wave problem, your plant will still thrive. What? If you got hot soil, it's still going to thrive.
Yeah.
If you over-nutrient fed, for one thing, it's still going to thrive. Light schedule, doesn't give a fuck. 24-hour light schedule. And now, I'm trying to save on my power bill, so I'm going to run that thing 18.6. But even then, wow. 24-hour time period, if you wanted to, in 2 months, and out of a space bucket, minimum 2 ounces. Maybe 4. Maybe 4.
Still though.
But
for
low ball,
personal,
2.
yeah, for your personal, you and the quality, you can't complain. Especially when it's just light on and you're good.
Right, when you're going to get a quality product, you're going to get that.
Know, this is for those people who have really active lives and don't have much time at home.
Yeah,
Hey,
your
you
plant's
just
going to
throw-
grow
yeah.
by itself.
Yeah, you just throw it in there and your medication will be ready when it's done, just like the pharmacy.
Bro, you better hit the timer on it. Ding, ding.
So pharmacist.
Right?
You're good.
Then, because then you can go, okay, so, like right now, if I am on my cell phone, as I am, I'm on Instagram, and I look up Fast Buds Vegas, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to look this up. Boom, Fast Buds Vegas. Go to their website, toofastforbuds.com. And that's Fast Buds Autoflowering. And right off the rip, you get hit with their strain of the week, their most viewed. They got a strain of the month, germination warranty, free delivery over amounts over a certain amount. Tangy-matic, so you can actually grow tangy. Famous strain tangy.
Yeah. Which from the Tangelope wax, I get the idea of what it'll taste like. It should be beautiful.
Especially if you're smashing fresh nugs.
Oh, yes. That taste would be just all in your face. What's the Kool-Aid?
All right, y'all. I took a quarter of this thing. Oh my gosh. Wow. Now let's see what happens in 45 minutes. But I mean, check this out: Pineapple Express, LSD 25, Northern Express, grapefruit. We're gonna get into more of these seeds because I really want to try some of these flavors out. We've got blackberry, C4, Californian snow, crystal meth, fastberry, G14, Girl Scout cookies, Gorilla Glue, grapefruit, green crack, LSD 25, Mexican Airlines, Northern Express, Pineapple Express, Rhino Wider, Six Shooter, Stardog, Tangimatic, and West Coast OG. All right, everybody. Trichome's out of the building. We've had a wonderful experience with that. Knowing that there are cannabis plants that will do a 2-month turnaround, and B, if you do the math for the year, and if you're the pretty average stoner, you'll be set if you maintain this regimen of growing your own. It's not even like math. It's something that you should already be doing. So
I don't know what everyone's talking about. Oh, you can pass out and all this. You lightweights.
Okay. For those of y'all, we jump back in. We're hitting off the Hornitos dab rig. Custom made.
Folks.
And we're talking about, people who actually pass out doing dabs. Those people who get set up by people who have like a gram balled up on their dab tool, and they give that to one person, and they force that to melt down, and they force you to get, you know what I'm saying? And then they put that on you like, oh yeah, I'm the biggest stoner in the world. I'll smoke a gram right now. And then you notice those are the ones that pass out and are instantly asleep.
Yeah.
Taking a weed nap. And that's because they're not monitoring their dosage. They're not starting low and going high. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they're just pow, done.
Yeah, and you
Knocked
can't,
out.
like, especially with concentrate, you know what I'm saying? Especially if it's your first time, you want to go low. You don't. That's how you pass out. It's when you get set up for failure because somebody wants to be funny.
Which we don't condone, folks. It's never funny to overdose somebody.
It's never funny not to
overdose,
grow
but over-medicate somebody.
Yeah, don't
because
purposely.
You're not going to overdose, but it's
that's like when you go out and you click the top of somebody's beer, making them have to chug it. Like, you're just forcing their alcohol rate to go up faster. You can't enjoy it. What's the point?
Yeah,
like,
you get it fucked up faster, but you want to enjoy it.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. Like
come on, there's no rush to it.
It's
still going to take the same effect.
We do take our time in this show, and the reason why we do take our time is because we're not trying to over-medicate just to prove we can medicate. Like, we're going to do it in our time frame, what we like to do, what's comfortable for our bodies,
we proved that
we're
on the
used
first
to.
Podcast, though.
Yeah, I mean, y'all know if you've been listening to us from day one, and even if you listen to us...
Burning lumberjack down.
Yeah, we keep going.
Man
like, there's
down.
always something in rotation. Like,
Yeah, but you know what?
Today
now
it's
just
food and
I say
concentrates.
lately.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Lately, the last couple episodes, even this one, leaning back more on doing more of our, let's say, less medicated during the show, or spreading it out. We're not packing it in there like we did the first couple. Back.
That's why y'all get this in like a couple of, click on the other link.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, y'all. Or just, play the next episode as it is live, you know what I'm saying, in the playlist. But you'll see that we constantly medicate.
Yes.
But it's almost like drinking. Like, you do so much at so much time to feel the effects of what you're taking. And a couple hours later, once it wears down, you're good to go. All right. So this might sound like another rehash because we just had another high moment. Tricom in the building, came through, did his thing, taught us about autos. Auto seeds. What do you think, bro?
I'm loving the idea,
Bro.
especially with the straight regular setup. He said I was talking with Tricom off camera before we started doing anything. He said, you know what? For what it sounds like, the most organic experience you're trying to do, the autos will be beautiful for you.
Bro, yeah.
Like, yeah, shit.
They
all
just
I wanna do is
grow.
water and experiment and watch and learn how the motherfucker breathes and lives.
They just grow. Like, damn. And then he said under LED light is the even better deal. Bruh, I'm so about making a room. Now, like, knowing the tech that we have in our hands, the potential of what we could
that we've
grow.
always had, really.
True. The potential
If
we've
you
always
think about
had.
it, we've had the materials around us. It just took that time and that thought process to make it,
Right.
to put it all together. And from there, it's just been personalities
Real life and time
learning.
had to kick in, but yeah, dog. But damn.
Personalities and learning. So they're learning with you on the thing. They're tuning in for the personality. Doing something beautiful, something right.
But, like, I want to be able to document, growing a batch, like a 3-row, just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
3-row
With the
batch.
quickness,
Yeah.
though.
Something with the quickness, have that going,
It
boom,
ain't
have
gonna
another
take you
one.
4, 5, 6 months to do it.
Bro, in 6 months, you'll
You
be.
already have 3.
And that's. Yeah. Yeah, in 6 months, if I have 3, that's not. I'm already at that pound mark. Damn near.
Yeah.
In 7 months.
Yeah.
No, 8 months. In 8 months, you'll have a pound a week.
Yeah.
If you're, and it's one of those, you're maintaining your own, your lifestyle, you're on the go, you can't really watch this, you can still get a good couple of ounces.
Yes. You can
So-
still medicate, still grow, and not have to worry about any extra timing and lights on, lights off, nutrients go in, this, all that.
Right, you can
It-
actually set this
yeah,
up.
and it'll do everything itself. Just throw it under the light. Give you some water every now and then, you're golden.
And it'll do exactly what the name is, auto grow.
Exactly.
Um,
And you know what?
and
I like it.
knowing that we're
it.
smoking it,
You see, yeah,
fire.
man. And this is out of a cigar, folks.
Yeah, to say fire out of a blunt, like wow.
Yeah, it's got to be real fire.
But
Another reason why I smoke. Remember the back in the day when that granddaddy was around and you hit it, you feel that fire, that kick in your chest. That's what I miss.
you want that Wiz Khalifa pressure.
Yeah, I want that. Oh, yeah, I feel that fire, bro.
I want to know. Speaking of Wiz, I know there's somebody out there who has let this leak. KK seeds. There's somebody out there with some KK seeds.
Yeah.
They say it's an unknown. The full genetics of it are unknown because it's such a personal strain, but they sell it at Reef.
So they buy it from somewhere. But, Reef is involved with Burner. Shout out to Burn. And,
Yeah, but-
he's Taylor Gang and fucks with Wiz real tough, so.
Yeah, but with like burners with cookies, like
Yeah.
but we have access to an auto cookie strain. So if Khalifa Kush, what I understand, sativa based, really energetic.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Good for just being out.
You haven't
out.
had it personally, have you?
Nah, I've heard the reviews. I was supposed to get it one time, and it never fell through. So never got to experience that. I was supposed to get a concentrate and a flower form of it,
okay.
but it never fell through. So,
Yeah.
oh well. But knowing that one of our local dispensaries sells it, somebody's brave
Yes.
and got a clone. I know somebody did.
Somebody's gonna Get a little greedy pocket.
Somebody's
try to let it slide.
and try.
And please, just keep it within the community.
Yo,
Best-
like
best
dead
for
serious.
best. Please keep it within a.
Yeah, just keep it within our circle. You know what I'm saying?
It'll be lovely.
Because if you're really doing that, and then you got that fire, you know what I'm saying, that the community knows.
Because it's already mainstream if you're selling in the clubs here in Nevada.
Yeah,
It's
you know what I'm saying?
recreational now.
And
So it's
you got to think
mainstream
about it.
everything.
The marketing behind that is Nevada's the entertainment capital of the world. It's one of the tourist capitals of the world. And if you come here and you're a Wiz Khalifa fan and you keep hearing about KK, you're going to want to smoke some KK. And guess what? Nevada has KK.
KK.
So
You can be OKK.
Exactly.
Medicate with us, folks. Tune in, follow along. We are
So-
live.
So
in presence.
in a sense, we're live. Look, man,
We're alive and breathing.
we are in your ears.
Damn, audio rate?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Ain't that a
Damn.
bitch? You don't want
Sonic
it,
the
but you can't
Hedgehog
help
with
it.
the
And
voices.
God damn, ain't that a bitch?
Hey. But, dog, what did you get out of today, man?
You know what? I love today. It was informative on the new seed type variation. And to see that, talking with them offline and seeing more about it and how they blended with the flavors. There's so much behind it. I want to get going on one myself.
Right?
Especially with the flavors they do have available, reaching the levels that pretty much are the same as
Club worthy.
Yeah, same THC levels and everything.
Right?
From what we're blowing on, sticky. Tastes good. For those who
Think
want
the-
that stank, it's there.
I think the wax off of that honey badger with the Chernobyl was made out of auto, too.
Yeah,
Amazing.
most likely. He told me he does make some.
Yeah,
personally,
amazing.
Yeah,
So, like, wow.
which was good. Shout out to Honey Badger once again.
Yeah, we didn't know y'all were local.
No.
So, please, like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
What's up?
saying? Holla at us one time. We'll holla at you one time. You'll see the follows and everything like that. Check your social media, man. It goes down in the DM. Dog, today was awesome.
Yeah.
Like we've discussed before, like me being the kind of weirdo that I am, I've done the math considering the setup that I personally have. And when I found out, like, at month 8 where I would be at, like, holy. And month 8 is 4 harvests. That, like, 4 harvests under your belt, that's amazing. Like, I'm just now getting to flower in one. So, imagine the growth rate. Like you were saying, you turn your head, come back to check on it in the middle of the day, a few hours later, and it's already grown and become like a part of a different plant. So
you can literally watch the progress if you were that bored or that high or that intrigued by it.
but
You
every
can
time you
literally watch
checked
the
in on
progress.
it, like you watching the
Yeah.
progress, like, oh,
No, I'm
snap,
saying you can
oh.
actually sit there and literally
Probably.
see. You'll see
If you saw that process
within
dude,
a
that
few
probably
hours. You
would-
can sit there a few hours and be like, "Oh, okay."
like seeing that, like I want to see what it's like when it flowers out. Like you just sat there in the same room and you're sitting there and you're sitting there and you're sitting there and you watch the flower develop. What is that like? Like, I think that'd be the craziest thing ever to see.
I
Like,
think
just
we
watch
need
it.
to do that with a camera on it, 24/7 cam with a speed on it.
Yeah.
Show the whole
And
process.
see how long that actually
And
takes.
just
Like,
show
that
'em.
would be so dope.
That'd be the shit.
And just considering even having 3 LED lights and making a room dedicated to that, it still seems like it'd be nothing. Like, set it in a pot, go.
Yeah. And if your life is that hectic, it's less worry for you.
Right? And
It's just water and
as we've said and we've learned, it's
Yes.
better to under than over water.
yes.
So you'd rather stress your plant out a little bit, making her reach for all that moisture,
Drowning.
than drowning her.
Yeah.
So you can actually, if you forget to feed and you do it the next day, you'll be okay. It's a couple of days. You'll be all right. Like they withstand heat. They withstand feeding problems. I think the growth rate's so fast, like sucking up nutrients, it's supposed to. So like you don't have those problems.
Yeah.
Because it's already just sucking them up and putting them where they need to be. All right, whatever. You'll be in flower in a half a month. See ya. What? Like, wow.
Yeah.
And for our setups, if we can easily
Very
get
easy.
what would be justifiable an ounce a month
Okay.
and pay a little bit extra on my power bill, that's what it would justify. Like,
if you think about what the power bill involved in it, it might balance out to what you would be spending to buy the amount every single day from the dispensary.
right, if you really...
The tax does add up eventually.
Yeah,
And
but
I
with
don't know
LED
about-
lights,
I don't know about
the
that,
wattage
but
per yield is actually bigger. So, I mean, the yield per wattage is bigger. So, you're drawing in... I think, like, mine might be, like, drawing 180 watts fully. I'm drawing that, but I'm supposed to get more than that in grams back. If I was to full-fledged let this thing just go.
Yeah.
So, you're supposed to get double of that. So, it's like, oh, shit. I already got a good, at least almost quarter. If you let your plants go under LED lights, like, you can really maximize that.
Yeah.
So, him saying easily 2 ounces in a space bucket,
Yeah.
bruh,
Now, when you really put your mind to it,
bruh.
do some damage.
Look, if you already have a space bucket or you're planning on doing it, and you start in auto, and then you get to that 2 month mark and you're already putting it in your lungs,
Yes.
and you haven't restarted another auto grow, I don't know why you wasted your time.
You better get on it now. And just sit for a little bit without none.
Yeah,
Go
bruh,
spend at the club and go hit the weed man like we said.
hey,
Because
hit the weed man for what
that's
you're
your
gonna need.
default.
Yep. But you need to keep that thing because by the time you get to curing it out, you're already 2 weeks. Week to dry, week to cure, smoke it.
Yeah. And
So
already 2
you're
weeks
already
into the
2 weeks in out
quarter
of
way, pretty much.
8. You're already almost there.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that went by too fast.
Yeah. Well, you still got some
Yeah.
from the last.
And if you're
And
in,
with the flavors, why not some variety switch up?
I mean, I'm for it. So
I am.
this episode, we've learned about Fast Buds Vegas. If you are rocking autos with LED for the win as your hashtags, you need to go ahead, hit Fast Buds Vegas, and grow your own and see how long. 60 days.
Yes.
60 days.
From seed to lung.
Bruh.
Can't be bad.
And when you do that, also go to our sponsor, Mostly Safe 8. That's Rain Man Space Bucket Micro Grows. And get yourself a space bucket and plenty of spacers. And go ahead, make that investment. Trust me, you're going to get it back tenfold.
And you're going to continue to love it afterwards.
And
Years and years to come.
you'll probably never see a dispensary again.
No. If you're lucky.
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky. But, folks,
Self-sufficient.
this is the most medicated I've ever been in my life without actually doing something crazy. Awesome. I'm probably going to sleep really good. So, this is Drewski.
It's Stacks.
That was Trichome. Thank you for listening to another edition of What Are We Doing? 'Cause I'm so high, I don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing?
Tune in and tap out.
Tune in, folks. If you're still with us, get too high. Uncomfortably high. And we're out.